Welcome back, 431, 730 AM, 102.9 FM, WTNT. Andy Parks, live from the Washington Times. And look who's arrived in studio. A ray of sunshine on this Friday afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, the editor at Times247.com, Katherine Timpf.
Hello.
Welcome to Friday.
Yes, indeed.
And I always see that smile on your face on Friday. Man, oh man. All right, give me the scoop. What are you working on?
Well, Obama might regret, I mean, I don't know, maybe not, claiming victory over Sandy so quickly. I don't know. FEMA admitted that overnight in the storm, only 4 of 400 generators that they had were installed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't do anything efficiently.
Yeah. They've got all kinds of problems, and many thought that this man was the savior. He went up there, he took a bow, had the photo taken, flew over the damage in a helicopter with Chris Christie, and Christie just, gushed over the president for what he's done.
Yeah.
And the fact is, nothing's really changed. It looked like the same. In fact, it looked worse than George Bush dealing with Katrina, quite frankly. And a lot of people aren't willing to say that, but I'm telling you, if you saw some of the people on Staten Island last night on TV, these people are desperate.
Well, you know Bloomberg, he took all the resources, diverted it all, the supplies, from Staten Island to the marathon.
Yeah, and I saw that. In fact, I just saw a piece a few minutes ago on Fox where they showed these big generator trucks that were to be used to help people, and they're actually going to power the tents for the elite who will be watching the or the New York Marathon.
If I were one of those people in Staten Island, I'd be starting to go a little crazy maybe. I would round up everybody. I would incite a riot. We would just walk.
No, stop that.
We would walk to the marathon, and we would just
actually,
protest
part of
our dirty, stinking, unshowered, angry bodies.
Well, that would sound too much like the 99% crowd.
Right.
But, part of that marathon, because it hits all 5 boroughs, part of that has got to be in Staten Island.
Yeah.
And so for those who are really suffering over there, I could see where there would be some type of protest underway.
I'm curious to see if there will be. I mean, I won't be surprised. I'm sure there'll obviously be some. Well, in New York, there's always people protesting anything.
But I got to tell you, last night, I watched more than one lady in particular crying about, look, they're down the street, they're fishing bodies out. And here we're worried about the marathon this weekend. Yep. What are you folks thinking?
And there's this video on our site of people dumpster diving in New York
How
too.
Scary is that?
And how can you do that? How can he make that decision? It's such a bad decision. I don't just judge Bloomberg. I judge anyone that advises him. Anybody that is just sick.
Yeah. Well, so, the marathon will go on, and that's obviously most important. All right, what else you have?
The CIA director, David Petraeus, he knew by 4 p.m. on September 11th about the attack in Benghazi, and he went to the movies that night.
Okay.
He went to a private screening of Argos that night.
He did? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'll be darned.
It just came out, yeah.
Well, that's more important.
He's just chilling and enjoying a private screening of a movie. He's the CIA director of this. I think it'd be a hard job, being a secretary and having a night off that night.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The director is chilling in the movies.
That's amazing.
But yet Obama's saying, how dare you say we're moving too slowly on this? We're investigating this too slowly. How dare you say that? Well, when you're director of your CIA that spends the night at the movies...
That's pretty bizarre.
And nobody's talking about it.
Well, that's because no one wants to talk about it because Tuesday is Election Day.
Well, I want to talk about it.
Okay, well, go ahead.
It just makes me
In fact,
so
go to the
mad.
movies tonight and talk about it, all right?
I'm too mad to go to the movies.
Okay, all right. Please calm down. You walked in here, you're happy, you had a smile on your face, and now look at you, Anything else you'd like to talk about?
The UN is all upset about the states saying they're going to arrest observers, I guess Texas and...
I don't know if they're going to arrest them. They're just going to throw them out.
No, Iowa said they were going to arrest them.
Oh, really?
Iowa said in our laws that these outside groups aren't allowed in these polling places, and they're not going to make an exception.
I know what they're talking about. They're talking about if you violate the 100-foot rule, where you get in too close. I mean, they're allowed to stand outside the polling place, 100 feet away.
Well, anybody can do that.
But they're not, in a lot of states, they're not allowed to go in and observe.
Right.
So I can.
I would love to arrest a UN monitor.
Yeah, but you're in a very feisty mood today. So. You know, you would like
Maybe
to arrest
I'll have a
anyone.
dream about it tonight.
In fact, if there's anyone in the hall, be prepared when Katherine leaves the studio here in a few minutes, all right? Yeah, Han right now is like hiding under the desk over there. All right, anything else, or are we done?
Oh, I mean, all kinds of. There's an op-ed that I wrote actually is an exclusive about San Francisco is trying to. There's private shuttles out there to take people to work.
Yeah.
It's trying to make people stop using those, which have Wi-Fi and cushion seats and everything, to make them use the inferior public bus and pay a fee.
Oh, wow.
To stop, and they're admitting it's to stop the competition because they're competing too much with the government buses.
I'll be darned. How about that?
So it's, you know.
It's San Francisco.
Yeah.
It is. All right, well, listen, get out of here. Try to recover. Okay? I know you're a little tense right now.
A little bit. I think I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Like a Halloween candy. It's finally crashed.
Oh, that's it. That's it. She's been eating all the Halloween candy.
Yesterday I ate Halloween candy in the shower.
You did?
Yeah. It wasn't chocolate. It was like Nerds, a little box of Nerds I had, and I was eating it.
Wait a minute now. Hang on.
What?
You're in the shower.
Yeah.
And you're standing there in the shower.
Well, I have a little ledge, and so I had the box of Nerds like over by my towel, and I'd reach over.
Who puts food in the shower?
It's not the first time I've done it. I've even
It's not the first time?
I didn't tweet. I think I may have tweeted that I did it to the FLOTUS, to the First Lady.
You did? You tweeted that you did that?
Yeah, I think I might have. I ate like almost as much candy as I did in '97, and that was a big year for me.
Really? How do you stay so small? I mean, because you're so tiny.
I don't know.
Look at her. I mean, she's tiny.
My mom says because I freak out so much.
Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe that's what I need. Yeah, I got to start freaking out more. And then I can eat candy in the shower. Wouldn't that be a beautiful sight? Don't freak out more, she says. Okay. Okay.
I recommend it, though. It was a good shower.
Candy in the shower. I'm going to try it. No, I'm not. All right, get out of here. Have a good weekend.
You too.
There she goes, Katherine Timpf. Candy in the shower. That's amazing. All right, we'll see you next week. Katherine Timpf, editor at Times247.com. It is 4:38, 7:30 a.m., 102.9 FM, WTNT.